17 huge Coronation Street spoilers for next week from the 4th to the 8th of March 2024. What's next on the Cobbles? 1. Adam receives a sinister threat. Adam sends the police the CCTV footage which shows that John was in a shop at the time of Natasha's murder. This proves that John couldn't have committed the crime and ruins Harvey's chances of lodging a successful appeal. When Harvey finds out about Adam's decision, he calls him and warns the solicitor to watch his back. 2. Sarah and Bethany are targeted. Adam visits Sarah and admits that he doesn't want him to divorce. Sarah is overwhelmed when Adam admits that he wants them to try again. Sarah rushes out of the flat and catches up with Bethany outside. The pair find themselves in danger as a mystery car accelerates towards them, seemingly on instructions from Harvey. 3. Adam faces a backlash. At the hospital, Daniel confronts Adam for aligning himself with Harvey and points out that his actions endangered Sarah and Bethany. Ken is also ashamed of Adam's behavior. Damon assures Sarah that she's now safe, as he has spoken to Harvey and he has agreed to back off. 4. Dee Dee vows to move out. Dee Dee is among those who struggle to forgive Adam after his recent actions. She warns Adam that she's looking for somewhere new to live because she can't bear to be around him. 5. Maria confronts Mason. Maria and Gary try to get Liam out of the flat for a while, so they take him for a milkshake at the cafe. Mason walks in and Maria takes the opportunity to confront him for bullying Liam. Gary has to step in to drag Liam away. 6. Mason finds a new target. Mrs. Crawshaw assures Gary and Maria that she's busy gathering evidence against Mason so that the school can expel him. Liam tells Jake that he has spotted Mason picking on another boy at school. Jake thinks Liam should report Mason, but he's reluctant to get involved. 7. Liam's revelation sparks an arrest. After Gary and Maria take Liam to the police station to report the crime, officers arrive at the Grimshaw house to see if Dylan knows anything about the missing knife. As Dylan is arrested, Sean and Dee Dee both urge him to realize that this has gone too far and it's time to tell the truth about Mason's crimes. 8. Dylan discovers the truth about Liam. Sean continues to defend Dylan after his arrest, but Eileen and George are more skeptical and have some tough questions to ask. Dee Dee also encourages Dylan to think carefully about his plea. Later, Dylan sees Liam for the first time since recent events and finally apologizes for bullying him. He's shocked when Liam explains that he contemplated suicide at the height of his ordeal. 9. Dylan finally stands up to Mason. Mason approaches Dylan in Victoria Garden and thanks him for taking the blame over the knife incident. Dylan is disgusted by Mason's arrogance and makes it clear that any loyalty between them has gone. Mason is shocked as Dylan admits that he has been honest with the police and also told the truth about Eliza's hit and run. 10. Ryan and Daisy announce their reunion. Following his return to Weatherfield, Ryan goes public over his decision to reunite with Daisy as they share a passionate kiss. Jenny makes it clear that she doesn't approve of the match. Ryan tries to secure himself a job at the factory, but Carla explains that there's nothing available. Carla also expresses her horror when Ryan reveals that he and Daisy are now together. 11. Steve demands loyalty from Tim. Steve informs Tim that he's withdrawing his support for Weatherfield County following Tracy's affair with Tommy. Steve demands that Tim joins him in finding a new team to support, but Tim isn't pleased over this. 12. Fizz and Tyrone return. Evelyn and Cassie prepare for Fizz and Tyrone's homecoming. Realizing how crowded it'll be, Evelyn and Cassie encourage each other to move out to make room. Fizz and Tyrone arrive back to find Evelyn and Cassie in the middle of a big argument over the dilemma. Fizz agrees that there's not enough space at number 9 for everyone, so she encourages Tyrone to choose between his nan and his mum. 13. Fizz's troubles get worse. Evelyn and Cassie both try to prove themselves as the ideal houseguest, hoping that their culinary skills will impress Fizz and Tyrone. Fizz is irritated when Tyrone decides that he doesn't want either of them to leave, which means the living arrangements will stay as they are for now. 14. Fizz starts to feel like a spare part. Fizz confides in Tyrone over her disappointment regarding the promotion. She also complains that Hope and Ruby seem to now prefer Evelyn and Cassie's company following her extended absence. Tyrone tells Evelyn that Fizz is feeling sidelined, so Evelyn steps in and encourages Ruby to read out a monologue she has written for school about her role model. 15. Roy sparks suspicion over Lauren's disappearance. Evelyn learns that she's losing her flat at the precinct because she's been caught out for subletting it without permission. Evelyn despairs when she learns that she'll also be charged a cleaning fee due to the state the property was left in. Roy kindly steps in and cleans the place as a favor to Evelyn, but Bobby gets suspicious when he spots the cafe owner going through Lauren's things. 16. Bobby follows a lead on Lauren. Bobby and Max unite to investigate the Lauren mystery. Max points out that Lauren had 2 Ovid's accounts, but Ryan had the first one closed down. Bobby finds a post online from Dirty Nigel 54, who claims to have spotted Lauren. He decides to meet up with the stranger to find out more. 17. Yasmin spots a familiar face. Yasmin shocks Stu by revealing that she spotted Dom in the precinct. Dom decides to return the £10,000 bribe to Stu, but he insists that Eliza shouldn't know about his visit as it would only upset her again.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của UCL Show Laser. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở những video sau.